little bit colder. The colder it is outside, the colder it is inside.
Good morning here from Littleton, Colorado. As we get started here, let me know if there's any audio issues. We'll do our best to fix them. Sunday morning, it's a nice brisk cold morning here in beautiful Colorado. We got some semifinal hockey action for you here as the Mavs face off against Monument Rebels. A little rematch of the first game of the tournament as Mavs came away with the win. And now they have the puck through center move. It doesn't quite go there, but he's able to hold the line as Reynolds comes on for his first shift. Puck's going to remain in the zone, so Dirkschneider's able to get it deep now, and he has it. Dirkschneider pushes it back up the field at the point, and he's going to just dump it into the corner there and let Dirkschneider go retrieve it. Reynolds and Dirkschneider behind the net now, working the puck, trying to find a little pass up front. It's a dangerous spot to be as Wayne Gretzky's home, right behind the net. Again, Davis falls down behind the net there as Reynolds is still back there fighting for the puck. A little bit of possession battle here behind the net early on in the game. Dirkschneider has it in the slot, fakes a shot, and then rips one. Chest saved by the goalie. He's going to cover up from that rebound, and we're going to get a face-off. There's a nice little pump fake by Dirkschneider to eliminate the defenseman from the shot angle, and then he recalibrated and launched a shot. It was a good shot. Goalie had a good save. Face-off one to the point here. Skrazky gets it over to Quadrado. Quadrado's shot's blocked. He's going to carry the rebound deep, and he's just going to punch it behind the net as Fitz chases it down. Fitz punches it back to Gates. Gates has it right back to Fitz. Fitz to Gates. Beautiful sequence there. High shoulder saved by the goalie. Fitz now has it again behind the net. He's double teamed, and Gates comes to help out. Fitz now with the puck in his feet, and Gates has it, punches it low, and the goalie, and another good save there. Heads up save as Quadrado gets the rebound, and he hits it low on the far side pad. Gates just keeps the puck low, and they're kind of working the puck in the corner behind the net here this morning early. Skrazky gets the play, tries to keep his own alive, and he does. He's playing some physical hockey there as he tried to get bodied, and it didn't work. comes Willits with some speed. He's got a little bit of a shot angle, takes a shot and rips it 5. Hole save made by the goalie. Dirk Schneider now in the corner. With Benson to help out. Dirk Schneider wraps around, but gets stolen by Monument. Monument now on the breakout. They're going to have a 3-on-2 here as they come into the zone and get a little backhand off. And Green's looking for a loose puck. It's still loose in front of the net, and that is going to go in. He's going to call a goal. A lot of traffic in front of the net, and a lot of bodies in front of the net. Boys are getting an earful from the coach here of clear that net instead of stand in front of the net. Nothing Monument. Gates wins the face-off. Creel's going to take the puck. He punches it over to Bars. Bars up to Davis, and Davis tries to get into the zone here. Here comes Gates with some speed. Maybe a mission as well. The puck is low on the near side wall in the blind spot. Bars now regroups and loops around. He's got Reynolds, and Reynolds punches it deep into the corner. Reynolds holds the zone just before going off for a shift as Monument clears and Quadrado comes onto the ice, passes it over to Skravsky, pushes it up to Dirk Schneider. Ooh, and Cam just missed that one. Now Quadrado has it, and Benoit shoots it from the point, almost tipped in front, and a good save by the goalie. Puck's back in the corner in the blind spot as they fight for possession. It looks like Monument might have it here. Skravsky puts it right back into the zone. Davis is going to go off, as well as Dirk Schneider. Fitz has it and punches it deep here. As Gates comes onto the ice and Quadrado attacks. Benoit now with the puck as he's losing it a little bit. He regroups to Willits. Willits' pass is intercepted by Monument. And they're going to have to regroup as they had a player offsides. Fitz intercepts now as he trips a little bit there, and they get back the puck back. And here comes a chance for Monument. Save made by Green there. Dirk Schneider was breaking out, trying to get a nice stretch pass going, and just missed it. Bars up to Quadrado. Quadrado misses a pass and says, I'm going to go off for a change. I'm tired. Here comes Kaiser and Benson on the ice to help out. And Benson's open up front. And now Kaiser has it. Kaiser's behind the net with the puck. Getting a lot of pressure there from a couple of Monument defensemen. Puck's turned over as it comes up high. It looks like the boys are a little sloppy this morning with puck possession. And they might need to clean that up as we move on. It's semifinal hockey, so it's win or go home. Puck comes up to Benson. He's got some space here. He's going to try to take it in with speed as the boys change behind him. Now just buying time here is Benson behind the net. Puck comes all the way around to Creel. Creel's going to get it. And he just punches back in the corner towards Benson. Benson has it now. Benson's looking for a pass, but the lanes are clogged. He gets it back to Reynolds. Reynolds with a shot and a beautiful save by the Monument goalie. Quick shot by Reynolds there up in the low slot. Benoit now has the puck as he takes it into the corner. Good job staying on his feet. He's got Reynolds right up front. He wraps around and tries to get it over to Reynolds. Now a shot from Benoit, and it's wide right of the net. Monument clears the zone, and they're coming in with space. And another break here for Monument as the shot goes wide. Saved by Green. Good job on Green coming across the crease there and covering the entire low side of that crease. Skravsky's got no stick. He's got to recover there. He gets his stick back, and now the boys are trying to get possession here. Puck still high in the zone. Monument are attacking. Skradsky defending really well. He gets possession. He tries to get it high. He does. And a high stick is called as the Monument defender batted that down onto there. Nonetheless, really good hand-eye coordination. 8-13 in the first, 1-0 Monument. Now, obviously being down early, it's a little bit of adversity. And we saw yesterday that these boys played well with adversity. They had a comeback win where they won 5-2, down 2-0 early. So we know these boys are up for it. It's just whether they're willing to commit to it or not early in this game. Willis is trying to find somebody to pass to, but the forwards aren't really set there, and they're stuck between some lanes. Willis now has it, punches it out of the zone, and there's a chance for an odd man rush here as Dirk Schneider, Fitz, and Quadrado come into the zone. And Dirk Schneider gets it right between Fitz and Quadrado. Just doesn't quite go home there, but Dirk Schneider has it back now. Throws it to the points, and Willis is there to push it back down in the corner. Coach calls a regroup, and Fitz throws it back to Bars. Bars hard off the wall to Fitz. Fitz punches it there to Dirk Schneider. Dirk Schneider has it. Silly move there. Okay, now Monument has it. The Rebels are going to get a shot on goal. Both saved by Green and a face-off. Face-off won by the Mavs. Behind the net now to Kaiser. Kaiser's going to clear the zone. He gets it up to Benson. Benson's got speed. He's going to try to put a move on, and he does, but the puck leaks into the corner. I'll tell you, we have spent a lot of time in that corner, and I think that might be a credit to Monument's defense. They were just kind of pushing those skaters, our forwards, into the corner zone, keeping play away from the front of the net. That could be an adjustment by their coaching staff because in the first game we had a few goals that came from the high slot, wide open players. I think they're doing their best to prevent that now as they have the puck. They're trying to clear the zone, and Dirk Schneider's forechecking aggressively. Willits checking aggressively. The puck is cleared now. It's going to be passed over to Reynolds, who's waiting for it. He's going to come into the zone, get the puck deep behind the net. Willis now with the puck as the boys regroup a bit here. Skradsky's looking for a pass. Short side up to Reynolds. Reynolds is going to push it into the zone. As the boys are just looking sluggish today. Good play by Skradsky there to prevent that scoring opportunity. But here's a shot from the point. And a rebound shot goes high and wide. Now behind the net, but Monument still has it. Slap shot there. Skradsky blocks it and puts a body on his attacker. And you got to make note of Skradsky's defense there. He's playing against a guy twice his size, and still just playing him really well. A lot of heart there from Skradsky as the boys are able to negate that scoring chance. Comes the puck out of the zone now to Quadrado, but he just mishandles it. It's going to go down for an icing. Schneider wins it back to the field. Quibby on the net to Bars. Bars up to Fitz. Fitz is going to try to get out. He just punches it to center ice. Good stick check there by Dirk Schneider. Ooh, Fitz almost intercepts that play. That would have been a good one. Stick lift by Quadrado as Monument fights in possession. Quadrado tries to steal it. Shot's blocked. Lead by Quadrado, and it comes to the point. Oh, and a one-timer shot there on a wide-open pass as the player was getting up. He wasn't quite set. Now Fitz has it. He takes it in deep into his zone, and he's going to try to put a move on. And he goes wide, and the shot gets blocked. Kaiser now has it as he gets a beat off the steal. And it's a turnover here. Willits has a shot. Hard shot on net. Rebound's open. Here comes the Bennock. Bennock shoots it towards the net. Blocked by Monument. Willits intercepts the center ice pass and throws it over to Benson. The rest of the Mavs go out for a change. And they're going to whistle it down offsides. As Dirk Schneider is hoping to gain the zone there. Neutral zone face-off for Dirk Schneider with Davis and Reynolds on the wing. Bars and Skrasky back on defense. 3:26 left in the first period. 1-0 Monument. So the boys are facing a motivated team this morning. They may appear to be lacking something. Stick safe, Green, as he pushes it into the far side wall. And another shot for the point. Green's going to cover it up. Skradsky ties up the defenseman in front of the net. Off one back to Skradsky. He takes it behind the net. He's going to throw it up to the winger, Cam Davis. Cam Davis punches a nice pass to the Dirk Schneider, but just a little bit out of reach. And this is a little mishandled there by Davis as the puck goes back into the zone. And Skradsky mishandles it, and he's got to recover there. Play's turned over, and good play by Reynolds just to punch it off the stick of number 89 there and clear the zone. Again, the boys' puck possession here seems to be shaky this morning. And it's been a long weekend and a long tournament. They got to battle through some adversity here if they want to win and move on to the championship. Reynolds now with the puck, and he punches it up to Gates. Gates gets played hard there by a Monument attacker. Whistle's going to be called here, and I'm not sure why. Perhaps an offsides. Thought we had possession. Neutral zone face-off. Gates wins it back. Peel has it over to Bennock. Bennock to Fitz. Fitz misses the pass completely as Gates chases it down behind the net. And Fitz just lays a check on somebody. Got away with the penalty there for sure, and Quadrado now has it in the corners. He's trying to make something happen. Schneider comes out, and the pass hits a Monument skate that's going to filter all the way down for an icing. Face-off, won by Dirk Schneider over to Kaiser. Kaiser tied up, and the puck's going to go behind the net. They fight in the corner for possession. Minute 30 left in the first, and the Mavericks haven't had a shot in about 10 minutes, it doesn't seem like. Other than that opportunity there that was in front of the net on the low slot. It has been tough sledding, as they say, for the Mavericks in this first period. Here comes Kaiser. He pushes it over. Oh, and a great shot by Kaiser. No goal, and it's out. I think the puck might have hit a defender before it hit the goalie. The goalie was tracking it all the way. Bar's now with the puck. He's going to shoot it on that chest save, and the goalie's going to hold on to that. There's a little bit of pressure and a little bit of life for the Mavericks, and we need to see that here as they were kind of fading away there in the first period. I think they are going to have to rally. Hopefully Coach Davis has some words of wisdom for him after the first, which is going to be concluded here in 59 seconds. See if the boys can make something happen before then. Puck's up close. Davis gets a nice shot there, and it just hits the pad of the Monument goalie. There's a delayed penalty on Monument. Reynolds has the puck now. And here comes Bennock with a shot, but he lifts a little bit, and Monument there is going to touch up for the penalty. As Green hustled back to the bench there to get an extra attacker. All right, power play here. The face-off is won, but Monument gets possession on the attack, and they're going to try to punch it in the zone and chase it down. Bars has it now. He's going to loop in front of the goalie here. Dangerous little play, but he keeps possession. Benson gets it. He wanted to punch it back to Bars, but Bars didn't see that coming, and Benson punches it out. And now Kaiser has it. Yeah, Kaiser has it, and gets it over to Benson. And the boys are just not set, and they're out of position here. Quadrado on the ice now for Kaiser as Willits has the puck. Willits is going to just punch it into the zone, hoping that a Maverick player can chase it down, but nobody is remotely close. And the first period is going to come to an end. 45 seconds to start, power play to start the second period. All right, after stern talking to from the coach in the intermission here, the boys come back out to start the second period. Omaha on the right, Monument on the left. Not liking what I see for the boys right now. There's some negative body language already going into the face-off circle, and the boys may be getting in their own heads, but they got to come alive here. They got to rally. They got to play as a team. They've been doing it all weekend long. No reason to stop now. Benson gets it here. Willits gets it, and he drops it off to Benson. Now Willits has it. He's trying to find Kaiser. Shot by Willits, and a goal for the Mavericks as he was left uncontested in front of the net. Monument defense was trying to tie up our forwards and just let Willits circle around and take a shot. The boys rally, and Willits is going to come away with the goal. It was a power play goal, it looked like. I believe so. Let's see if that produces a hunger the boys didn't have in the first period. He's off one by the Mavericks as Dirkschneider tries to chase it down. And Queel takes over the puck as Bennock steps in front of that attacker. Nice little crisscross applesauce play there. Davis now has the puck. He has it center ice, and he's going to get it deep. Just punches it towards the goalie for a nice, easy little save, but the puck goes behind the net and stays alive. Now Monument has it as they're trying to exit the zone. They got the speedy forward here, number 95. He might even be a defenseman, but he is fast. He gets a shot on Green, easy save for Green. The Mavs now have the puck, and there's going to be probably an offsides, but I'm unable to really see. It looks like offsides coming down to Monument side. Still shaking his head. There we go, and there's a tie-up on the face-off. This Gates just loses it. The Monument defense, and now Skradsky has it. He punches it over to Quadrado, and the boys are excited now. They got some energy, it looks like. Gates takes it behind the net and tries to punch it through, and the Monument defenseman's able to clear it to the point. But Skradsky keeps it alive. Right into the feet of Gates as now the puck is behind the net and looped around to the other side. Puck's cleared to center ice. There was a forward waiting, but Skradsky, great heads-up play, is going to intercept that pass and dump it back into the zone as Fitz chases. Interception again by Skradsky as he's playing some great heads-up hockey. He doesn't look like he's out of gas whatsoever. He's been playing well all tournament long. Now Bars has the puck, and he's going to regroup here and take it around the world. He's going to punch it up on the wall to Fitz, and Fitz has it. He's got to chase it down because he missed that pass a bit. Fitz pushes it on the backhand, and he's going to try to backhand it up the boards, and doesn't get anything on it. Get a whistle, I believe, icing. 1-1 second period. Offensive zone draw for Dirkschneider. He just loses it back from us. Nice little face-off sequence. Close loss there. Player tries to play the body on Queel and just completely misses and injures himself. And now Kaiser gets the puck, and he's going to play it back to Bars over to Queel. Queel makes a move there and punches him into the zone as Dirkschneider's battling for possession now. Good stick check there by Reynolds as he maintains the zone. Now Dirkschneider's stick checking, and there goes Benson's got it in the play now. Just a shot on net there by Reynolds, a quick little shot off the pad of the goalie. Pass comes up the far wall to Davis as coach is screaming far wall. Juggles it a little bit, and now Monument has possession. They're going to shoot it low, and Green had a little bit of trouble tracking that because I think it changed directions. And nonetheless, he made a nice, easy 5-hole save. Defensive zone face-off, one back to the corner, but Monument's able to get possession of it. Puck's loose in front of the net as Reynolds is trying to track it down. Puck goes into the corner, and Bennock now has to play defense over there and battle for the puck. And it's a little bit of a board battle. I didn't see who came away with it. Obviously, Monument does, and they shoot. Good save by Green, and a rebound was cleared. Another shot just gets blocked in front of the net as Reynolds is trying to chase now. Here's Willett. He comes out to play his defenseman or his forward. Stick save by Green on another shot, and Davis is open for the pass on the outlet. Davis is going to get it deep into the zone here as the boys come off for a change. They need some fresh legs. Looks like 5 aside on that change. Quadrado intercepts there, and he has somebody up front. Dirkschneider. Oh, Dirkschneider backhands. Just couldn't get a handle on it. As two forwards battle in the corner here for the puck. Fitz comes over to help out. The zone gets cleared. 93 has it for Monument, and he's also got some speed. He moves up and loses it to Bars. Bars now has it. He's coming down the short side wall here. Looks like he's just going to try to take it in himself. I think he gets punched back. Yeah, Bertrand now has it. Trying to see who doesn't have a stick here. Pass. He's going to miss the Monument player's stick and go down for an icing. Right. We got ourselves a game here in the semifinal. Gates to take the face-off with Benson and Kaiser on his wing. But not Queel on defense, and now Benson has it. He's trying to handle it. It's just a little too stationary for that move. Puck now goes into the zone, and it's good. Now Benson has it. Now he's moving. Puts it on net. And a little kick save. Rebound. Kaiser, another rebound, and it's still loose. And the goalie's going to cover up. Puck is in the net, but I don't think they're going to call a goal here. So there's a little bit of confusion. Yep, they're going to call a face-off to the left of the goalie. No goal. If the refs can't see it, the refs can't see it. And eventually they have to whistle that play dead because it gets a little bit violent down there in front of the goalie. Gates now has it. Kaiser shoots it to the net, wide right. And it floats up the far side wall. Kaiser over to try to get possession, and Gates holds the zone by just throwing it deep. Benson now has the puck. Benson now on the puck, and he does have it, actually. Benson's going to lose it in the wall there. He's got two defenders on him. He needs some help, and Gates is there. Puck high off the glass, out to Queel. And it's going to leave the zone here. And Queel's going to have to regroup. He hits it back to Reynolds. Reynolds is going to punch it up the boards, and it's going to go right to the stick of the Monument player. Turnover here, and Benson can do it. Benson does. Oh, and he misses the net on the backhand. Here comes a breakout pass, and Monument is trying to get that stretch pass on the fly, and it doesn't go there that time. Oh, and Benson is usually on those plays. That's usually his forte there, and he may be a little tired this morning, as I'm sure that's very understandable with how many games they've played so far. Nonetheless, a great turnover and a great opportunity. Winning a hockey game starts with opportunity. George Schneider has it. Now he puts a move on and gets the puck low. He's still battling. And now he takes it and ties up in the corner. He needs some help. He doesn't get it, and now Monument has it on an on-man rush. They're going to be on a 2-on-1 here coming in the zone. Far side pad shot, almost a pad pass. It looked really clean, but Green was able to take care of it. Should not be an icing there. It's not. The stretch pass, and the Monument players are waiting for it. Monument now has the puck behind the net. As a floating shot came into the zone, and Green had no eyes on it, and it just floats right through the 5-hole. As Monument goes up 2-1 with 8 minutes left in the second period. The boys are just looking slow, and there's just pucks floating in the offensive zone. Nobody wants to go get it. As Fitz is going to get himself taken to the box. The frustration's settling in as the boys are only down by a goal here, and they just can't wake up. Looks like the Mavs are going penalty kill here. By the looks of it, was a cross-checking penalty by Fitz as he loses his temper in front of the net. And now there's a battle in front of the net, and a good job by Willis just defending that player that was trying to screen Green. Green gets a good save off the shot. Monument's flying now, as it appears. And the puck is just cleared. Going to come down. No ice is called, and a nice little play there by Dirk Schneider. He provides a little bit of pressure, and Benock does as well. And Benson steals the puck. Benson now loses it in the corner there, and Dirk Schneider has it. Point here is just to burn some time and keep it low. You don't want this to happen. And now a 3-on-2 and on-man rush for Monument as they come into the zone. Good play there by Skradsky, but the loose puck is still up for grabs. Skradsky gets another good play there and just negates that on-man rush as Dirk Schneider clears the zone. Cooper Skradsky has been lights out in this game playing defense so far as he's a shining light in a tired, slow Mavericks team this morning. Monument's going to switch third goalie out, which would unofficially signify the halfway point in this game. Well, it's still in the game. They're just down 2-1. Monument comes away with the face-off, and they have on the short side wall here as they regroup with their defenseman, and he's going to try to take it through center ice. Passes it over to Bars. Bars clears the zone. Puck's going to come down into the Monument zone. They will call icing on that one. 13 seconds left on the power play for Monument. Shot goes wide as Monument is trying to get a last second opportunity there on the power play, and it looks like we are going to be even strength. As Fitz goes to the bench and Davis comes on. Puck is back in deep. I think they're going to call that as an icing, and we're even strength here. Face off in the Maverick zone as Dirk Schneider wins it back. Gets knocked over in the process, and now the puck's in the corner. Dirk Schneider has it, punches it up to Queel. Queel's got the puck in the backhand of Benock. Benock up to Davis. He's subbing in for Fitz on this shift here after a very poorly timed penalty was taken. And another icing. And we're just going to get another icing. The boys are clearly struggling right now. Has it on a wraparound attempt, and Green covers up. The refs are going to whistle that one dead. guys are trying to clear the zone here, and he's got 4 players on him. And the boys are still just kind of floating behind the play with 4 attackers on the puck carrier. There's got to be somebody in the lane ready for a pass. That is an incredibly aggressive forward check, and somebody's got to see that and take advantage here in the second period as Gates almost intercepted that pass. Willis punches it up the Gates, and Kaiser's just going to stop very suddenly and come off for a change. Benson now punches it up to the middle, but it's intercepted, and that chance goes bye-bye. Barr's now at the puck. Up to Reynolds. Reynolds backhand pass to Gates, but Gates is trying to come off for a change here as well. Skradsky on the ice, along with Willits on defense. Skradsky's going to have to chase this one down as they're punching him in the zone. Dirk Schneider's out there as well with Davis and Reynolds. Dirk Schneider gets possession and throws it over to Reynolds, who has to fight to get possession of that pass. Now Dirk Schneider is putting pressure on the Monument defenseman as it's intercepted by Davis. Davis punches it over to Reynolds. Reynolds is going to try to shoot. Shot blocked as Davis moves in behind the net to get the puck. Davis just punches it up front, but nobody home. Good play there by Ben Ock as Reynolds is going to get it and backhand it deep. Dirk Schneider playing some hard defense as he backhands it to Reynolds. Reynolds going to backhand it in deep as well, and Davis and Reynolds come off. Benson and Quadrado back on the ice. Turnover now as Benoit shoots it wide left of the net. Benson goes back to retrieve. Benson now has the puck and he punches it up to Gates. Gates has it to Quadrado. We're at a little bit of a sharp angle here as Benoit gets the puck and he shoots, blocked by Monument as he loses the stick in the process. Benoit now has it. His shot is blocked again, and now Gates has it. He's trying to get possession. He does with a good shot there. Just saved by the goalie. And the puck is cleared into the Maverick bench. Mavericks punch that face off all the way to the far side wall. Kaiser's trying to get possession there. Dirk Schneider does have it in the corner. He sees Kaiser, tries to get it up to him, can't. Kaiser now has a rebound chance here as the puck's loose. The Monument's going to get it to the side. Barr's now to regroup. Over to Willits. Pass off the stick. He still gets it though. He's going to make entrance into the zone. Good move there by Willits as he gets it deep. Dirk Schneider now chases down the Monument defenseman. Good turnover by Kaiser now. He's got a shot attempt. He's going to lose handle of his shot. And there goes a good chance. The boys are trying to get there, and they're going to draw a penalty here for slipping. .2:16 left in the second period. Mavs down 2-1 and on the penalty kill now. No score by Monument. Face off won by Dirkschneider. He gets bodied pretty heavily there. Mavs will try to enter the zone. Again, power play goal scored by Monument. They're now down 3-1 and need a sign of life here. They started the game slow and they've gotten slower since. And the boys would not want to end their amazing weekend on a bad note like this. So something's got to give. Dirkschneider has in his own. He's going to loop around his own goalie there as he tries to get out of the zone and start a rush here. Puck comes up front as another beautiful opportunity for Monument. And Green's going to come away with the save. Quadrado hits the point and plays it aggressively, and he's going to try to make a toe drag. He's getting possession back, and he's going to punch it into the far side wall and chase it down. Davis is in the middle. Dirkschneider now at the top. Dirkschneider now on the attack. As Monument dumps it in, but they're not going to call an icing on that, so I think it hit him out. Here comes Gates with speed through center ice, and he wants to make a play. He's going to pass it over to Davis and shoot. Easy goal save. The Monument goal is he seems ready to go, subbing in for the Rebels. Go white. All right, Gates has it now as he gets a move, and he's got a breakaway now. And a huge save from the Monument goalie as Gates is shut down. Anybody else, if I seen anything here in this second period, it's that Noah Gates wants a goal. 26 seconds left in the second period. Gates is trying to bring his boys back to life. Gates wins it back to Bars. Bars has it up to the point. Shot on goal. And here's another shot in traffic. Blocker saved by the goalie. And Reynolds now has the puck. He's trying to get a handle on it, but can't. Still battling for the wall. He does get it now. Punches it to the middle. The puck is loose. Interception here by Skradsky as he tries to make a play. The puck's going to come out of the zone. And the second period will come to an end with the junior Mavs down 3-1 going into the third. Something's got to give here. $15 minutes to win it. 3-1 Monument Rebels over the Junior Mavs as they face their biggest obstacle of the weekend by far. As Monument comes in prepared, ready to play championship hockey, and they're seizing the moment right now. Can the Mavericks bounce back? I've seen it happen before, and I believe in them. It's just a matter of if they believe in themselves, as Monument now has a break on the net. And great play by Bennock, and he gets a stick on the puck there and prevents a scoring chance. Kaiser now has the puck. He loses it there on the side, near side wall. Monument clears the zone. Bennock gets it out to Kaiser. He's going to knock it down and punch it into the zone. They'll be calling an icing on that as the boys change. Defensive zone draw for the Mavs. Possession was partially gained there by Monument as number 2 just kind of snuck into the circle there. Oh, Reynolds gets a move on it. He's got an on-man rush. He's got Davis with him. He moves in, back in, pass to Davis. He puts a shot on net, just wide right, almost in. And that was a nice opportunity there for the Mavs. Shots tipped in front on the rebound. It almost goes in right off the pad of the goalie. And here it comes to the point. Willett shoots it back in. The goalie's going to kick it off to the corner there as Davis chases it down. Gates in to help out, and he punches it low, and Davis is going to have to chase it back into the corner there as the Monument player fakes the shot and just holds on to it. Bar's not a play, and Monument comes away with it. Bars plays aggressively there, steals it right back. Bars comes through center ice now, and he's going to enter the zone himself. He was looking for somebody up front, somebody home. He's just going to shoot it. It's going to be high and wide there. Actually, it's behind the net. Must have hit the net on the backside. And there's going to be a whistle, I believe, for offsides, I think. Oh, the net was off. Okay. Net was off its moorings. Monument wins the face-off here. Sturgeon chases it into the corner. Kids there to support. Monument now has, as they're breaking out, he's going to try to shoot, and Skradsky defends that shot really well. But he has it again up front. Blocked shot there by Quadrado. Quadrado tried to break out. Quadrado goes wide left, and he just shoots it in towards the goal. Easy kick save. Now Fitz is going to have to chase him in the corner. Kaiser's going to try to intercept that pass, but he's just offside. Chase now has it. He's got Benson open on the left wing. Benson's going to throw it to the middle of Kaiser. Kaiser enters his own, makes a move. Has a chance. Shoot, score! Kyler Kaiser with a third period goal as Coach Davis is firing up the boys on the bench. Saying, let's go. We got 12 minutes left in this hockey game. It ain't over till it's over, damn it. 3-2 Monument up over the Mavs. And the boys have a sign of life. They have something to look forward to now. Let's see if they can capitalize on that and tie this game up in the third. Reynolds chases as the Monument forward tries to get in the zone, but doesn't. Dirkschneider now backhand pass out of the zone to Reynolds. Reynolds all the way over to Davis, just out of his reach. He's going to chase it down. He's got an opportunity as the defenseman falls. Davis tried to pass it up to Reynolds. The pass is blocked. Green with the glove save. He's going to drop it for Willett there. Willett sees it, gets it over to Reynolds. Reynolds up to Dirkschneider. Dirkschneider trying to get in the zone. He does. He's got 4 attackers on him. As Davis now has it in the corner. Punches it up front. Now with a rebound shot for Willett. Save made by the goalie. Monument's going to clear and whistle it down icing. Offensive zone face-off for Noah Gates. Tries to punch it forward and win it to himself. It doesn't quite work, and now Monument has it. Bennock loses his stick here on the play, and so the boys got to get out of the zone. Fitz punches it up to Gates, but it doesn't go. Fitz knocks it back. Bennock still playing without his stick there, just trying to play the body as much as he can. Shot is blocked. It's still loose in front of the net. And the net goes off. The ref brings Bennock his stick back. There's some conversation in front of the net, and it looks like we are good to go here. Dirkschneider, Kaiser, Benson with Queel and Willett. Kaiser has it. He was just interfered with, and a good call there by the ref as Kaiser draws the penalty. The Mavs are going to go on a power play. Gates wins it back here to the point, and now Bars has it. Hard shot off the leg of Kaiser. Willett backhands it to Bars. Bars has it now. He's trying to get it calmed down here in the offensive zone. To Kaiser. Kaiser misses the shot. Monument lifts it out of the zone and likely come down. No icing here, and he's got pressure. Very good defensive play there from Monument. And now Gates has it with speed. Gates tries the shot, it's blocked in front now. He's got to regroup a bit. He's got it high on the point. And Monument's able to clear. They're going to call this coincidental no penalty there as some players are running into each other. Now Quadrado has it. Quadrado tries to go for the toey. Doesn't quite get it. Benson now up to Reynolds. Reynolds pushes it past the defenseman a little too far. He's got to get it back now. Dirkschneider trying to get to the puck in the corner. He's got 2 attackers on. 25 seconds left. We got to be able to fix that. Big shot by Reynolds, blocked up front. Reynolds to Dirkschneider behind the net. Off the boards, up to Bennock. Bennock back to Reynolds. He's got to take that on the backhand. Quad now behind the net. Quad has the puck. He's looking for somebody. Gets it over to Dirkschneider. Dirkschneider's going to get it in front. Try to get a pad pass there. Floats into the corner. Bennock has it now. He's going to try to shoot. Blocked by Monument. Now Davis has it on his backhand, coming into the right side of the zone. And we got a big change coming here as coach is screaming for a change. Bars has it, hits it off the sidewall, trying to buy some time for that change to happen. As Kaiser floats it into the zone here. We are back at even strength now. It was a successfully killed penalty for Monument. 8:36 left in the game in the third period. Can the Mavs do it? Benson has it now as he's got speed coming into the zone. Gets around to the defenseman who leads there and gets a shot off, saved by the goalie. Puck's still loose. Benson's going to have to chase it down into the zone as Monument tries to clear it and Stradsky holds. Good play by Stradsky, but vision's a little obstructed here in that near side. Quadrado playing the body bit there as he stick checks his attacker. Stradsky's going to get the loose puck in the corner. Bars up to Fitz. Fitz slows the play down. He's going to take it back behind and loop it around. He sends it over around to Quadrado. Quadrado punches it back to Stradsky. He loses his feet there. Somebody's got to help out. And Monument come away with possession behind the net as they attack. Puck comes out to Quadrado. Quadrado's got some time and space here. Floats it all the way to Fitz, and just a really good play by the Monument defenseman. As Fitz loses it back to Willits. Willits has it. He's going to slow it down, going up the short side to Fitz. Fitz all the way over to Quadrado. He's going to get the puck. He's going to have some space there. Tries to make a move, doesn't quite work. Quedel dumps it into the zone, and the boys are going to go off for a change. Seven minutes left in the third period. Mavs down by one. Reynolds now with the puck. Gates helping him out. It gets turned over. Now Reynolds gets it. He's trying to get a shot off. He's got it in his feet. And you can just see the Monument defense just collapses. And almost 5 bodies collapse to the puck there. Gates now with the puck as the Monument defenseman falls. Gates puts a move in. He's got it. He's in on the goalie. He loses handle of it. Off the outside of the post. Oh, beautiful opportunity for Gates as he just lost the puck right at the last time. Okay, he might have looked up a little bit and he just lost it. Lennox taken down by a very big Monument player. As the puck leaks into the zone, 6 minutes left in the third period. Puck behind the net, Dirk Schneider with it. Dirk Schneider over to Benson. Benson's got Kaiser up front. Hits him. 5-0 goal, Tyler Kaiser! And we have a tie game in the third period, folks. How about Ripken Benson to Kyler Kaiser for a game-tying goal? The boys aren't finished yet. Monument skates it into the zone. Almost have a scoring opportunity as here's Cooper Stradsky playing a guy easily twice his size and just playing hard defense on him. Not give him any time and space. Credit to Stradsky there for some good defense, and now the Mavs have the puck. Benson back to Bars. Bars off the same side of the wall as Kaiser punches it off the center ice. The puck's going to filter in behind the zone. Bars has it. He's got a chance here. Fitz is going to take it from Bars and lose it there at middle ice. It's okay. Willis with the puck now at center ice. He's got to make a move now, and he's going to get in. But he loses it to a few defensemen as their defensemen just seem to completely collapse on the puck. And that's got to leave somebody wide open somewhere. The boys got to start seeing that. Puck comes around to Fitz. He's going to try to get it. He gets smoked by another big player. As 45 is just throwing his body all over the ice tonight. Nothing's happening to him as a result. Coach Davis asks about that check there. They're not going to call it. Boys are going to skate on. You win some, you lose some. And credit to Fitz for taking a big hit there and getting up. Dirk Schneider take the face off in the Mavs zone. Willis is going to have to chase it back behind the net there. As the puck is still loose behind the net. And the boys are battling. Dirk Schneider's helping out. As Green's trying to cover it. Sticks are flying. Bodies are flying. Puck gets sent out to the middle of the ice now, and Reynolds has it. He's going to punch it up to Davis. Skrasky now has it, center ice. He's going to try to dump it in. That's going to force it offside as Davis wasn't quite back yet.
Otherwise you can't see anything.
Face off in the neutral zone on the Mavs side. As we've got 3:58 left in the third tie hockey game. Comes back to Kaiser. He has it now. He's bodied a bit by the Monument forward. Puck over the middle here. Noah has it as he punches it to Bennock. Bennock just clears it, and they're going to take another ice in there just to kind of organize themselves and get that puck out of trouble. Face off in the Mavs zone here as Gates lines up to take the draw. The ref settles in. Face off one back to, I believe that was Kaiser. Nope, Bars. Puck's at the point now. Shot in, blocked with the hand by Benson. And a rebound shot saved by Green. Beautiful save. Face off one by Monument. They get a shot in. It goes wide right in the net. Bars is going to punch it over the boards to Quadrado. Quadrado's not quite home. Puck goes in the middle. Fitz has it now. He's going to try to clear. Punches it up to Quadrado. Good play by Fitz. Quadrado out of the zone. He's going to send it right to the master defense.
So he's
Bars now gets it. Takes it down into the corner. Dirk's going to come back and play lefty. He's no stranger to defense there as Bars now has the puck. Tries to get it up and high off the glass and it bounces somewhere. That got a little dangerous for a minute there. 2:46 left in the game. Third period hockey. In this semifinal game here on Sunday in Littleton. Winner goes to the championship this afternoon. Pass comes out to Davis. He tries to clear his zone and gets it over to Reynolds. Reynolds has got to chase it down along with Gates. Gates now has it. Takes it in tight there and he's looking for somebody. Doesn't see anybody, so back into Davis and cycles one-timer shot and a beautiful pass. Saved by Monument goalie off of it. One-timer shot by Reynolds. Monument now with possession as they try to clear the zone. The puck goes back into the Monument zone and they'll regroup behind the net. Mavs playing aggressive, looking to take advantage of the possible mistake as Willis has got to chase the puck down into the zone here with Bennock on his other side. Kaiser comes onto the ice here. He's been hungry. He's got a couple goals in this game, and he's looking for a go-ahead goal. Willits on the back there takes it into the zone, but loses it right as he enters. Skradsky's back with Kaiser helping out. Here's a shot, deflected up into the net by Green. Here we go, defensive zone draw. Kaiser, Benson, Gates, Stradsky, Bars. Here comes a secondary shot off a deflected shot, and Green's going to cover up. And the Stradsky and Bars seen there in front of the net being highly protective of their goalie. They don't want any mishaps that the refs might miss. Gates back in the circle here. As Benson tries to punch it through the legs, just doesn't. Skradsky misses it, then gets it. He hits it high up the corner. Mavs are trying to get clear here, and Gates does. He takes it through center ice, pushes it over to Benson, hits a foot of a defender, back over the corner, and Gates wasn't there. Here comes Monument out of the zone as they dump it to center ice, and Skradsky's there. He's going to try to dump it right back. Willits now has the puck as he circles back to the middle, punches it over to Fitz. Fitz has it into the zone now. Let's see if Fitz can get it closer to the net. Tries to make it, makes a turn there. He's got a player in his body to bit. Good try by Fitz as he had somebody up front. He's trying to hit Dirk Schneider. Puck comes back out of the zone as Fitz gets it over to Dirk Schneider. Dirk Schneider just loses it there. Fitz now battling for it as Monument punches it deep. Creel has the puck, circles back, and he's going to go back behind the net here and try to regroup a bit. Punches it out to Quadrado. Quadrado all the way over to Fitz, who's waiting for it on the far side left wing. Fitz tries to make a move, intercepted by big number 45. Third period comes to an end. 3-3 tie going into overtime. We are going to have a fourth period. Four-on-four OT at sudden death. First goal wins and goes to the championship. Winner go home time for the Mavericks is Kaiser whiffs on a shot, but he's going to go back to the backhand now and then just get it deep. Monument gets possession of the puck here in the corner as they got some speed coming out of the zone. Here's a big pinch there by Willits as he stops that rush. Puck out to number 17 for the Rebels. He's going to punch it into the zone there, and Gates is going to chase it down. Gates back to Bars, and Bars has the puck. He's got Kaiser over the middle. Nice and wide to Gates, and Gates has it now as he's got speed coming into the zone. Tries to make a move. Kaiser's coming off the ice. Kaiser's got to get that change much quicker there, or at least play the puck before change. Puck is saved by Green into the corner there. All the way to the far side there to Benson. Benson has the puck. He's going to take his time with it here as he loops it into the right side. He's going to make it into the zone here as Gates goes off for a change. Now, we got to get these changes a little more organized. You can't just float off the ice for a change as your player's trying to rush into the zone. Queel behind the net with it. Over to Benson. He's got Dirk Schneider with him as well. And now Bennock with the puck. Bennock's going to punch it in deep there. And now Dirk Schneider's going to chase after it. Dirk Schneider has it. He's going to maintain possession, but get tripped up and taken down here in the near side wall. It's a 2-on-1 battle for the puck here. And it leaks out behind him. Shots wide of the net. All right, the Rebels, a big battle for possession. Two defensemen are playing him. Bennock is playing some good defense there on that attacker. He's going to retrieve the puck behind the net. A little bit of a stretch pass to Dirk Schneider, now to Benson. Benson's going to chase it down. He's got number 19 on him. He's got wheels, and 19 has the puck. 19's going to try to take it with speed. For Green, and the puck goes into the corner. Willits now has it behind the back. He's going to punch it to the corner, but loses it. Now Gates has it. Good play there. Gates up to Reynolds. Reynolds has a chance. Reynolds puts a move on. A shot in the middle. Just wide of the net. Reynolds now has it again. As he shoots it high off the chest of the goalie here in overtime. And the Rebels clear. Puck is deflected off the wall into the zone for an icing. We'll have a stoppage, face off in the Maverick zone.
That one is pretty. You missed yesterday.
Face off one by the Mavericks, and Bars now has it. Bars taking it himself, and it looks like he's going to give it a shot here. Punches it over to Dirk Schneider on the left side as he enters the zone. Dirk Schneider backhands it to the wall. And Davis intercepts. Davis on the backhand, tries to get it to center ice. Now Dirk Schneider has it up to the point. And Queel with the shot on net off the far side pad. Puck is behind the net. It comes all the way around here as the Rebels going to track it down to hold the zone. Zone is cleared though. Dirk Schneider has it. He's got some speed. Can Dirk Schneider do it? He off the post for Dirk Schneider. Oh, what an opportunity in overtime as Dirk Schneider hits the post. Bennock punches it deep behind the net here, and the boys will regroup. Benson's got it. Oh, right over his stick, and Benson loses it. Now Willis goes into the corner to retrieve. Up to Benson, but just a little bit wide. The puck's going to come out of the zone. The boys going to have to regroup in overtime. Over to Benson. Benson makes a move. Oh, he's got a chance. Benson, far side wrist shot, glove save. And what a just an effort play by Dirk Schneider there. He got low, got fast, got into the zone, made a beautiful move, had the goalie down and out. The post is a goalie's best friend. But here we go. Win or lose, the boys are out there, living in the moment. Gates, Skradsky, Willits, Benson. The Rebels come to speed up the right wing. Makes a move, but it doesn't work. Skradsky plays some heads-up defense, and now Benson has it with speed. He's going to take it through the middle of the ice and lose it. Now Gates gets it back. Gates is alone as he comes into the zone. He's just going to have to get a shot off here. Low shot off the pad of the Rebels goalie. Save made. 19 has wheels. And here he comes into the zone. He's got number 2 on his left. Number 2 with the shot. And a goal.
Is that you guys?
Big win for the Rebels as the Mavericks will finish 3rd place here in Littleton. A outstanding weekend of hockey as the boys went undefeated into the semifinal and faced a very motivated Monument Rebels team. They're going to go ahead and move on to the championship at 2 o'clock this afternoon, and the Mavericks are going to go home 3rd place with their heads held high. Happy Thanksgiving, and everybody stay safe moving into the holiday season.